Hi there, welcome to my channel. I am a dog groomer and I make dog grooming videos. And my 3 o'clock dog is here. And she is a Yorkie. This is her 3rd haircut. Her first haircut, she was awful. Her 2nd haircut, she was much better. And this is her 3rd, and I have a feeling she will be great. You know, the first haircut, they're just scared. And they have no idea what you're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and warm the water up and get started with her bath. She doesn't like the blow dryer, so I'm going to go ahead and just use a towel on her for now. I'm going to finish blow drying her now. Just going to hook her up here, put a loop on her so she can't jump off the table. And finish blow drying her. I'm going to put a fan on too, just to help her face dry a little bit as I groom her. So I got a fan right here. I'm going to back it up. Just going to start slowly from her back end. She's not a fan of the blow dryer. Just going to give her a minute to get used to it while I work my way up to the front. I'm going to start out by shaving the pads of her feet with a 30 blade. Get all this hair out so her feet stay clean when she goes out and runs around the yard. She won't be tracking in all the mud and dirt into the house. Take all this hair off her foot, and I'm going to come back with my scissors and trim up between her toes. I just cleaned and oiled my 4 blade, and that's what I'm using on her body. She's getting a number 4 blade all over, but her father likes a long beard. So even though I'm taking her body pretty short, he wants me to leave the face. She'll probably end up looking more like a schnauzer, like a schnauzery type beard. I don't know if he wants the head long though. Well, I could call them, but a lot of times people don't answer the phone. And then when you call them and they see you've called, they just come early. So I really don't want to call them unless I know they're going to answer the phone. A lot of people do that. Like if I have a question, I'll call them. And then I don't leave a message because I have to make a decision. Like I don't have time to wait for them to call me back, so I just hang up, and then they come early because they assume I called because their dog is ready. But so I don't know. Just finish her body and then I'll make a decision. You see how long it is? Maybe I'll just leave it a little bit longer. Because I could do it like a schnauzer and just take the top of her head short with the beard, but see, I don't know what he's thinking. She's got a couple little tangles in here, but it's not too bad. She is on a schedule. She comes every couple months. I have to check. It's either every 6 or 8 weeks. I'm not sure. I'm going to use my 10 blade under her tail where she goes to the bathroom. And she's got some mats under her arms. So I'm going to use a 10 blade under her arms just to shave those out. But you'll never notice. She is doing very good. If you saw her first grooming, I made a video of her first grooming. I had to get out, it's called a grooming hammock. She would not be still. But that's usually the first haircut because they're scared and they don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's matted under here, so I'm just going to shave this out, but that's probably better so it won't get matted next time if you just shave out under the arms. I'm also going to shave her belly out. Because if you think about it, they pee all over their hair when they go to the bathroom. So we want this nice and clean in here. And like I said, you can't see this either. You just shave it all out and nobody will ever know. Shave her private area right here. I like to use a 7 blade inside of the back legs on the long-haired dogs. I like to take this nice and short so it stays clean. You gotta think, when they go outside, they lay down in the dirt. I mean, if they're puppies, if you have more than one dog, they chew on each other's legs. So it's good to keep the insides of the back legs short. I'm going to trim her tail up. Just go over her back end with the 4 blade. Then I'm going to go back with my curved scissors and make the end of her tail round. There is a lady walking her dog outside. Luckily, her bangs are in her eyes and she can't see. She would probably be going crazy right now. She doesn't even know what's going on. Just rounding off the tip of her tail. You don't want it hanging down when she goes to the bathroom. You'll just get covered in pee and poop. The hole underneath of her chest is matted. It'll come off. I'm going to have to shave underneath with a 10 blade. Usually when this happens, it's because they're wearing a harness all the time and they don't take it off. That's my first thought. I mean, I don't know. And if that's the case, it's probably better just to shave this out because it's just going to keep getting matted. So, yeah, I'm going to guess, I mean, that's a pretty obvious sign. If you're a groomer, you probably know that. When the underarms are all matted, and they were, and the hole underneath is matted, and it was, that's usually from leaving the harness on all the time. Which some people do that because, I mean, if you're walking them, if you don't have a yard and you're just walking them on a leash, most people don't want to deal with putting the harness on every, I don't know, hour. She's a puppy, hour, 2 hours, putting it on, taking it off, putting it on, taking it off, and they'll just leave it on 24 hours a day. I mean, I don't know about this dog, but I'm just saying, a lot of people do that. So it's probably better just to shave those areas out. She's being very, very good. Right now I'm trying to get these mats out of her underarms. There we go. Working my way around to her front leg. I've already trimmed up her back leg. It looks like somebody has just cut her nails, so I won't need to cut them today. They're very short. So we're going to skip right over that. Nail trimming does come with all the grooms, but their nails will bleed if I cut them too short. So we're just going to leave them. Get my slightly curved scissors and my little scissors and my brush and trim up her front foot. I'm done with her legs and her feet. Like I said, her nails are very short, so they don't need to be cut. So I am going to use my 4-blade on her neck. Her father did say that he wanted a Yorkie head or a Yorkie face. So he just wants the face long. So I'm going to go ahead, I think, and just use the 4 on the head too. And then leave the beard longer. If it's not right, we can make some changes next time they come. I'm going to shave the tips of her ears with a 10 blade. Take my 30 blade and lightly scoop out the corners of her eyes. I'm not scraping her skin, I'm just removing the hair. Just going to come back underneath with my scissors and trim the rest of her eyes up. Just brushing her face out. I think I'm going to go ahead and use a 3 blade on her head. Of course, see, here's the thing, guys. If you want the groomer to leave your dog's hair long, you have to brush it. You know, this is all matted back here. Well, some people wonder why groomers always shave their dogs down. It's because we know if we don't take it short, it's going to come back all matted. That's my thinking anyway. You've got a big mat back here. Let's shave this out. And a lot of times mats behind the ears is a clue that they've been scratching their ears. So let me just look in here. I'm just wondering, maybe she had an ear infection, but they look okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my 3 blade on the top of her head. I'm just going to go ahead and comb all her hair down right in front of her eyes so I can trim it up. Come back with my slightly curved scissors. Trim right across. And I'm going to flip them around. Trim the edge right there. And over here. I'm going to come underneath and cut out this hair under here. She's ready to go, so I'm going to spray on some conditioner and wipe her down with the fragrance-free baby wipe. And I'm going to get some water to make sure her eyes are cleaned out. She was very wiggly for her face, so I know this side over here is not even. And hey, you can only do what you can do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and dress her up. I make bandanas for all the dogs that are groomed here. And this is her slip over the collar bandana. It says, "I'm cute." Do you want to wear this collar? Do you like that? Yeah? Let's see. Let's see how cute you are. Okay, show everybody how pretty. Pick your head up. Scoot up closer. There we go. Sit down. Can you sit? Look how cute. Her mother's also buying a St. Patrick's Day bandana while she's here, so she will be spoiled, but she does not want to look at the camera. Look at me.